Biology is a very important part of psychology. Biology to psychology is just like hardware is to software in a computer. Just imagine you have a computer, you have a desktop, CPU, screen is there. These are all the hardwares that is there. Now, what is the use of this hardware or what is the use of this computer if you do not have any program, if you do not have Windows in it? It is as good as a dead box. Similarly, your brain, your flesh, your blood, all this is like hardware of a computer. It is as good as nothing if there is no mind in it. If there is no behavior, if there is no functioning in it, it is as good as a box only. So psychology is just like a software. It is, the functioning of your brain. It is how the mind works. So it is very important to understand what is biology in psychology, because psychology and biology go hand in hand and has a great impact on each other. For example, if you meet an accident, now you get physically injured, your body is injured, but at the same time, it is also your mind that gets injured. You can have any trauma or fears, insecurities. Maybe you do not want to drive again. For example, it is a car accident or something. You don't want to drive again. You have started, getting the fear of driving or sitting in a car altogether. So any kind of trauma. So these are all psychological problems which are also to be treated along with the biological problems that are there. So it's not that just the person has to be rushed to the hospital for treating of their injuries. I mean, of course it is important, equally important or more important, it is to be healed and treated, but at the same time it is also important to treat the psychological issues as well that the person is going through. It can be the other way around. If a person is having a psychological problem, it's not just that the person is having any mental issues, only the emotions are going to get affected, only the thoughts and feelings are going to get affected. Even your body gets affected because of it. Let's say a person is having stress. Now, stress is a psychological issue. Now, if the person is having a stress, it can lead to a lot of physical problems as well, as in lack of sleep is there, hair loss, acne, gut problem, heart problems, and so on. Things like that can happen. So physical and psychological go hand in hand. So it is very important to study biology in psychology. So we are going to start with biological approach in psychology IB, and I hope you're going to like it. You must have come across many movies where the stars are having supernatural powers or something. It is the work of their mind, of their brain, that how they use their mind to do all these things. For example, one of the movie like The Matrix. In The Matrix, that small boy is able to turn the spoon, bend the spoon. Now, how does that happen? It is because of the mind. He's focusing, he's concentrating, and he just bends the spoon altogether. So this is the mind functioning, and not just the hand or the body or the flesh. Or any supernatural powers movie like Lucy movie was there, where this lady, I am forgetting the name of the actress, but she performed really well in this movie, and she kinds of uses her internal energy and the internal powers of the mind that she uses, and treats herself and is able to fight back with the villains in the movie. So this way we see that biology and psychology go so much hand in hand that there is a great impact. If one is affected, it is likely to affect the other aspect as well. If a person's psychology is affected, they're likely to have an impact on their biology as well. And the other way around, if your body is not well, if your vitamins are less, if your hormones are imbalanced, or there are chemical imbalances in the body, your heart rate is not proper, or even the brain structure is a little different, it can all lead to psychological issues as well. So this is what we are going to study in biological approach in IB psychology.